everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do all of the products that I would like to pan in 2023. I have not included eyeshadow palettes because that might be its own separate video. I'm not entirely sure how I would do that because I want to hit pans in every single eyeshadow palette that I have. So I don't know how I would pick and choose that. And plus I'm going to do a pan that palette, I'm going to do pan those eyeshadows, I'm going to do the Project Level Up. So I don't know, but anyway, these are all mostly face products. Yeah, I think they're all face products because those are the ones that I tend to enjoy to use the most. And you can see the pan, you know, if it's like a compact, it's nice to see the pans that you get. And there are some ones here that there are some here that are super old that I would like to finish finally, hopefully in the next year. Hopefully sooner. But anyway, yeah, if you want to stick around and see what products I'd like to pan and show some progress in the next year, then stay tuned. And I probably will do like a mid-year recap of where I got to, because I did that this year with all the products that I wanted to pan this year. I did the recap sometime in July, and it was surprising because I actually had done a pretty good job at panning most of those items, or at least hitting pan or getting some progress, maybe some empties. And so I was able to do some of it, and it'd be nice to see by mid-2023 where I am with some of these items. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so I will start with the primers. I have 3 primers that I would definitely like to finish this year. If I could finish more, then that would be great. But these 3 are the oldest primers that I currently have in my collection, and if you know me, you know I was trying to get through as many primers as possible in 2022, and I managed to finish quite a few. I actually should get the number, I really don't remember, but in September I ended up buying, I want to say 4 or 5 different primers. So now all of a sudden I have a lot of primers again, and I want to get through the ones that I have had for the longest. So I've got 3 primers here, 2 of which actually don't feel like they have a lot in them. So this first one is the Paradise Prime Illuminating Face Primer from BH Cosmetics. This is the only primer I've ever tried from BH Cosmetics. Otherwise from BH Cosmetics I've only tried their eyeshadow. But I bought this a couple years ago now, and I think I only have a little bit left, so I definitely would like to just get this out of my collection. It is beautiful, it's illuminating, it smells like coconuts, it's really lovely, I just don't use it all that much. The second one here is a primer. This is the CBD Primer Calming and Moisturizing with Aloe Vera, Jojoba Oil, and Vitamin E. Oh no, the sun's come out so you can't really see, but this is what that looks like. And this one, the same with the BH one, I think there's only that much product left, so as soon as I can get this out of my collection, the better. I actually really like this. It's really soothing on the skin, so if you have any flare-ups or anything, I like the cooling aspect of it. It is really, really nice. All right, I've just covered up the sun, so hopefully it's not going to ruin the reflection. But the next one I have right here is another Primark primer. This one, though, has a lot in it. This is the Prep and Perfect Brightening Primer with banana extract. It smells like banana, but it smells like that sort of banana that you get in sweets. It's not unpleasant at all, but it's definitely not a pure banana scent, so it is very artificial smelling. This one has quite a lot in it. It does still have the air pocket in it though, so it's hard for me to know exactly how much is in it. But it's lightweight. This one illuminates the skin. It's really lovely. I actually think these 2 are very comparable. This one is probably a little bit more shimmery, but this one is really nice. So 2 illuminating ones and then 1 soothing one. So these 3 I definitely want to finish by the end of this next year. Hopefully sooner. If I could finish these 3, I mean at least these 2 within the first 6 months of the year, I'd be happy. This one I think will take me probably all year if I fully focus on it and if I put it in a project pan. So these 3 are the first items that are on my list to try and pan. Then I have 3 foundations. So the first one I actually have been working on all year long this year. Well, not all year long, but I've been working on it actually quite a lot recently in my Color Pan project pan, which is when you want to pan all of your Colourpop items or all of their sister brands. And it's the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I don't have a lot left, so if I can get this out of my collection, that would be great as well. Yeah, I like it. It's a really nice tinted moisturizer. It doesn't have the full coverage, so I do tend to enjoy it more in the spring, summertime, and then during winter I'm still using it, but not as much as I was, because I do like more full coverage during the winter months. So that one I would like to finish, and then I have these two that I definitely want to finish this next year. Again, I was looking at all of my foundations and which ones are the oldest, and I think these three are my oldest foundations at this point, which is kind of shocking because I feel like I haven't really used, this one I haven't really used too much. It still has the air pocket in it. These two you can see I've got some use out of. So obviously the Pretty Fresh and then the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I like this. I know a lot of people hate this product, a lot of people love it. I actually had a really good experience with it. I've always liked it. I have the Fair 120 shade and it always looks good on my skin. And I don't have too much left because the air pocket has gone. So I really just have that much left. And I don't think that's going to take me the whole year to finish. I definitely think I could probably finish this within the first 6 months of the year, so that would be exciting. And then back to the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. I actually have this one on today. I don't really like this one. I have the shade Fair 20. It's a great shade match for me. But I think because it's a glow, it's supposed to be a glow foundation, and I have oily to combination skin, it becomes a little too dewy for me. But I also find it, when I first put it on, it's a little cakey and a little heavy on my skin. So it's kind of, it juxtapositions itself, if that, am I saying that right? It goes against what it's supposed to be, because it's supposed to be a hydrating foundation. My skin is pretty hydrated anyway because it is so oily, and I use a lot of face oils as well, so I do keep my skin as much as I can hydrated, and I think this doesn't work with my skin too much. So I would like to finish this, but I don't have the air pocket out. I don't know how much is left. I feel like this could be a year-long one, but I would like to at least get the air pocket out and like kind of see where I am with it and just get more use out of it. So these three are definitely ones that I'm going to be trying to focus on for the next year. These two in particular would like to finish. This one I'll try my best. Likelihood I might not finish it this next year, which is kind of crazy to think about a whole year away, but I would like to pan these three. Okay, next up I've got some pressed face powders. So I've got the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This one I have had a pan in it for quite a while, and I have a little bit of hard pan, and I just want it out of my collection at this point. I like it, but it's old. So it's one of my oldest powders at the moment, especially like it is my oldest pressed powder, and I would just like to finish it up. I don't like the compact packaging, and it's not my favorite face powder, so I would like to get rid of it, and I probably won't repurchase it. Even though I like it, I don't think I would repurchase it at this point. So this one I would just like to get out of my collection. I'm not enjoying it too much. So that one is the first one. And then the second one that I would like to not finish completely but hit pan in is my Nabla. This is the Close-Up Smoothing Pressed Powder in the shade Light. So this one is a newer product for me. I actually really like it. So why do I want to hit pan in it so fast? Because it absolutely stinks. It just smells really, really badly. Again, I have it on today. There's nothing wrong with the actual product itself, but the smell. And I just can't take it anymore. So I would like to hit pan in it or use it as much as possible and then probably just chuck it because it's obviously expired or something's gone wrong with the product. When I received it, it smelled badly. So, you know, it was on sale when I bought it. So I don't know if they were just trying to get they were trying to get rid of some of their old stock, and I unfortunately took the bait and I got one of their smelly, stinky powders, but it smells like stinky feet. I've been saying that since I got it. It just doesn't smell good. So this one I would like to hit pan. I'm not going to be able to finish it this year, but I would like to hit pan. And once I've hit pan, I think I'll be satisfied to declutter it. Because I don't want to declutter it yet because there's nothing wrong with the product other than it smells. Like once it's on my face, I can't smell it. So I don't know if it's the compact itself. It could be the glue. That would be a shame. It's such a beautiful compact. I really like it. But either way, I would like to hit pan in this. So these two are going to be focused products for the next year. And yeah, we'll see how far I get with them. Okay, next up I've got 3 face palettes that I would like, no, I lied, 4 face palettes that I would like to work on. I've got 2 cream ones. So I've got this one, which has 2 cream and 2 powder. So this is the Bronze Cheek from Natasha Denona. I've already hit pan in this cream right here. I would like to hit pan in this one and actually just use these up more. I would like to expand this pan. I don't think I'm going to get much use out of these 2. I mean, I'll use them once every now and then. I do think they're pretty, but I don't think I'm going to hit pan in them or anything. It wouldn't be my goal. My goal really would just be to focus on the creams. I really want to hit pan in this one and expand this one. So that would be my goal with this product for this year. And then this year, as you know, if you watch some of my projects, I've been working on this palette. It's the e.l.f. Electric Mood palette, and this one, obviously I finished the bronzer. I actually did finish the highlighter earlier in the year, and this is a different highlighter, and I hit pan in this blush, and I have not yet hit pan in this one. So for the next year, I honestly would like to finish this blush. I would like to finish this highlighter, which is the it's a highlighter from Deli Plus, which is like a drugstore brand that was purchased in Spain by my mother, and she gave it to me, and I depotted it here. But anyway, I would like to finish that one, and I would like to hit pan at least in the blush. So quite a lot that I would like to do with this palette, but I put so much focus into it this year, I don't want to just give up at this point. And I do like these blush. I have them on today. I think they're nice, and I do like this highlighter. I just haven't used it in a while. So yeah, this one I kind of just want to finish everything and hit pan in this one eventually. So that one is going to be, you know, another probably year-long project, but it's fine. And then I have 2 full powder face palettes here. So this is the Belgian Waffle from BH Cosmetics, and this one, oh, I lied when I said I didn't have anything but from BH Cosmetics other than their eyeshadow. Obviously I have this one. So I don't have any pans in this, and I really love the bronzer shade. I think the highlighters are fine, but I have better highlighters. So I would like to hit pan in these 2, because I do tend to dip into this one and then dip into this one simultaneously. At first I was just using the bronzer, but I felt like I wasn't getting any use out of this one, and I just think it works best if I just use them both at the same time. It kind of works, and it works with my, you know, complexion. I can get a good bronzer that way. So I would like to hit pan in these 2 this year. That's all I want to do for this palette. I don't need to finish it. I just want to show some love and some more use. I currently have it in the Shop My Stash, and I still really enjoy it. So you know, and I can almost see the little lines that you get, like the ridges that you get on the actual pan itself. I don't know how far away I am. I imagine I'm still quite a ways away from hitting pan, but that would be my goal for this next year, to hit pan in those 2 shades at least. And then for this palette, this is from She Glam. This is the Peachy palette, 3D Pro Face palette. I really like this. I said that it was more of a summer palette for me, but to be honest, I would like to start using it again soon. It does have 1 cream, and then these 3 are powders. I think what is likely to happen is I would like to hit pan in this blush. It's really beautiful, and again, I can see sort of the ridges starting to show. So I think I could hit pan in the blush, and potentially this one, because it is kind of powdery, but I think my goal would be to hit pan in the blush. So that one I would like to do. Whether I do it or not, that is another story, but I would like to have that as my focus. So 4 face palettes that I kind of want to put some more love into, and I have like actual goals for. And then I just really quickly, I want to just talk about these 2. So these are my ColourPop Super Shock highlighters, and I have been working on these for a good 2 years now, and they are still not done, and I'm hoping that 2023 will be the year that I finally finish these. So this shade is Manifest That. This is the first one that I got, and this is what it's looking like now. So I really don't have a lot left. If I don't finish this, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have obviously quite a bit of chunk there, and then a little bit around here. And then that's it. So this one I would hope to finish within the first 6 months of the year. That would be ideal. And if I don't manage to do that, then I'm a terrible person. Anyway, the next one is this one, which is Coasting. I got this probably about a year after I got that first one, and this is what this one's looking like. So still, I've done a lot of progress in this, but there's quite a bit more product. There's product all around here, and obviously in the middle too. So this one, I don't think I'm going to finish within the first 6 months of the year, but I would like to finish by the end of 2022. 2023, gotta get used to saying that. Doesn't fall off the tongue like 2022 does. But anyway, so yeah, these two I just wanted to mention really quickly. I have them in projects all the time and I speak about them all the time, but I still want to finish them next year. And then I only had 2 more items to go. So I would like to hit pan in this item. This is a blush. It's the Revlon Mobilis blush, and I don't know, out of all the blushes that I have, this one actually shows the most sort of dippage, and I think, ooh, you know, I would like to hit pan on that. So I don't know what it is about it, but I want to hit pan in it. I think once I hit pan in it, I might end up decluttering it because it's not my favorite blush. I like the color, but the way that it looks on my skin, and it does the staying power is not really there. So I think once I hit pan, I will feel happier about decluttering it because there are 5 grams of blush in here when you first buy it, and I don't know, it's just quite a lot of product, and I wouldn't want to say goodbye to it, even though it was inexpensive. I don't know, I would like to hit pan in this one. So that one is another goal of mine. And then I have the ABH cream bronzer here. This is the shade Amber. And this one I have neglected, I want to say, the last 6-7 months of this year. So I would like to, won't be able to finish it next year, but I would like to get as much use out of it as possible. So I kind of want to make it my focus cream bronzer for the year. If I can get to a point where I'm close to hitting pan, that would be great. This is a pretty thick product, and you know, I already have a little bit of a dippage, but I'm nowhere near. I mean, I'm not even halfway down. So I don't know how much progress I'm going to get, but I would like to get more progress on this, like visible progress, and get closer to the bottom. I don't know if my goal will be to hit pan, because I don't think that will actually happen, but I just wanted to put it out there in the universe. I want to work on this product, I want to put more love into it, I want to use more of it because it is a cream product, and I've had it for a year now, so I would like to use it more before it goes bad. And those are all the products that I want to pan next year. I specifically didn't include eyeshadow, like I said, but I also didn't want to include lip products because I tend to struggle with lip products, and I don't want to put that pressure on myself saying I want to finish these lip products and then I just don't do it. I think what I want to do with my lip products is focus on using them all in their entirety. So like a no lip behind style project, like we do the no pan left behind. For eyeshadow, I want to make sure I filter through all of my lip products within the year. I have a lot, and but not obviously more than I could get through in a year, because I definitely don't have 365 lip products. So I could definitely get through 30 one month, 30 the next month if I did it that way. I don't necessarily want to do it that way, but I would still like to just use them all at least once or twice within the year. So that's more my focus with lip products. I think that will probably work better. Maybe I'll do like a lip service style project pan. So anyway, those are lip products. And yeah, eyeshadows, I think I might do my own video on that. But let me know your thoughts. What products do you want to finish for the next year? Do you already know? I'm kind of late with this video, but I wanted to get it out there because I wanted to go back. You know, future Gabby can go back to me today and see how I did with any of these in 6-7 months. So I think that would be interesting. But yeah, otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you would like to, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.